For our Service Matters segments, it's often a public information official or a PIO who sets up the story, coordinates the interviews, but in today's Service Matters report, we're going to be speaking with someone from the Public Information Office with Sacramento Fire Department. She has found a way to innovate the way she communicates. In fact, just this week, she gave a presentation at the Government Social Media Conference. That's a national conference for public information officials from across the country to come together. She taught these people how she uses social media to highlight the work of her agency. Wendy Aguilar joins us now with Sacramento Fire Department's Public Information Office. So I have to brag a little bit here, Wendy, for you, because I know you're so humble. So Wendy was named the Communicator of the Year by the California Association of Public Information Officials last year. It's a huge deal, and for good reason, and that's why we're excited to talk to you today.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. So let's get started here. Tell us a little bit about what do you think, how do you see your role in the Public Information Office?
So I started with the Sacramento Fire Department close to 5 years now, and my role has evolved and continues to evolve. But at the very core, my role is to be a storyteller for the Sacramento Fire Department. And I work to highlight the members of the department, whether it's our professionals who work behind the scenes or our firefighters who are out every day. They keep this department going, and to connect with our community and inspire the next generation of firefighters. All of that into days of work.
And you do it so well. And you mentioned that storytelling aspect. I have to ask you, of course, here because we work in news. You're a former journalist. That's where you started. So what are some of those skills that you took into your current role?
Yes, I was very fortunate that I was able to take my skills as a television reporter into this new role, and definitely storytelling has been huge for me. Video production, I've been producing videos for over 15 years, and just having that creative aspect and being able to communicate with reporters in this community, getting the stories out there for our firefighters, for our professionals in the fire service. And it's been wonderful to be able to transfer those skills and to highlight all our wonderful members with the department.
Yeah, you know, your videos that you produce, they're so professional, they're so cool, they blow up on social media. It's really fun to see. So I want to talk a little bit about that. So one of the series that I love that you have on TikTok is the What's for Lunch. And it basically shows, you know, what the firefighters are making for lunch that day at the station. It's really cool. So talk a little bit about why you choose certain platforms to communicate and the audience that you're trying to reach.
Yes, so every platform is different, and we have pretty much every platform out there, which creates a lot of work for me, and every one of those is different. So LinkedIn is different than TikTok, and I constantly have to think about which item is going to go to which page and what audience we're trying to talk to. But with TikTok, for example, that was definitely to target the next generation of firefighters. The younger generation is on that platform, and we wanted to get to them. And through these videos, we are able to connect with them. They see firefighters and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cool. Sacramento Fire is so cool. I want to be part of this department. So my role is to inspire the next generation with these platforms, but not only inspire them to become a firefighter or to work in the fire service, but to come to work to this department, to the Sacramento Fire Department, because it's the best department in the whole wide world.
And that's why you work for them. You're great at your job, Wendy. So I have to ask, you know, when you're talking about the TikTok and Instagram, the TikTok.
Yes, I love that
person right now. But you're talking about reaching this younger audience. Is it ever difficult for you to get some of the people in the department to get on board with that? Are you having to teach them like what the TikTok trends are and that sort of a thing?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of the times I'm going to our firefighters, captains, and they kind of look at me like, you're crazy. Yeah. We're going to do what? We're going to highlight our lunch? Why? What's the point of this? But the reality is that at first they thought it was crazy, but then it got really competitive, because one thing firefighters are, they're very competitive. So the second video that I posted had 2.3 million views or something crazy like that. So that was station 19. So then when I went to station 2, I said, hey, station 19 had this many views. What can you do? And it just took off like wildfire. And now I see a lot of other departments that are doing the same thing. They're doing these videos. They're connecting with their audience. I have an assistant chief who tells me that his kids are actually at home trying to cook some of these meals because they know when they become firefighters, they're going to have to do these things. And so it's exciting. I mean, for families out there who have kids who have TikTok accounts and they're learning how to cook, and become firefighters is amazing.
Yeah, that is so cool. I love that. And I think it's very cool. Obviously, it gives, the general public, us, a look into the lives of these firefighters, but also talk a little bit about what it does for those firefighters to have a different side of them be able to, be presented to the public, not in an emergency situation.
Yeah, and so that's been part of my role to highlight the department in a different light. We see them going to fires, but we don't really know who they are, what they do, and how they do, and why they do what they do. So my role was to give these social media platforms personality, and a lot of our members have great personalities. They're community members. They went to school here. They contribute to this community, and when I share these stories, when I highlight the work that they're doing, when they get promoted, that kind of stuff gets them excited. It gets their families excited to see them on social media. One captain told me that his daughter said, "Dad, you're so cool. You're on social media." And I thought, well, you're cool because you're a firefighter, but we'll take it,
Yeah.
So it's been wonderful.
I'm thinking about the work that you do, and I know that it's so much work, and every public information official out there, it's a 24/7 job, and you're always responding to calls in the middle of the night or odd hours. We're all guilty of sending you texts at weird hours. So what about this job is rewarding for you? Why are you so drawn to this sort of work?
I've always been passionate about storytelling, and I've always been curious about, I guess that's why I became a journalist, because I had the opportunity to ask questions every day. And so that's what I get to do. And I get to highlight, promote, and celebrate the work of our firefighters, of our professionals in the department. And it's just rewarding for me to see them get excited. And when I recognize some of those names that comment on social media and say, "Way to go, so-and-so," I know that their families are proud. They've always been proud, but now they get to see them in a different light, and that just brings me so much joy.
And before we go, Wendy, I have to ask you sort of a technical question here. National or Communicator of the Year with the California Association of Public Information Officials. You just gave a really wonderful presentation. We got to see a little bit of that at the beginning of this to public information officials across the country. What is it about your approach that is winning you accolades and awards and being invited to talk to these people? What makes it unique?
In the past, for government agencies, for public agencies, the only resource that we had was maybe a website, getting some interviews for TV or radio or newspaper. But now we have the beauty of social media, and communicators in the public or private sector are able to communicate with their audience faster than ever and in a very creative way. And so that's why I get excited about these things. And when I go to these conferences, I want to empower other professionals in the communications world to get their stories out there, that they have the power to share their stories with their community, to connect, to inspire, and just communicators in the public sector. There's so many things that we can offer to our community.
Very true, and we appreciate you being here. Wendy Aguilar with the Sacramento Fire Department. Thank you so much, Wendy. We really appreciate it.